What's up, guys? Popping in here to let you know that I just placed my next batch order with my supplier. If this is your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Sade. I launched a small business just over maybe 2.5 weeks ago with our premium vacuum compression packing cubes, which sold out. Now it's time to keep going and keep building on that momentum. You guys ever wondered how people get their things manufactured? Well, I want to share with you my process of how I found my supplier, the communication process, the negotiations, protecting your ideas, etc., all of those things. He has arrived. Finally, spring is here. Weather's been hit or miss. It's been cold some days, pleasant some others. I'm also running a cold, which is so super annoying and just a plague on my existence. But anyways, back to the topic of this video. So there are different ways that you can go about it. I personally use a platform called Alibaba, which is essentially a website that hosts thousands of different manufacturers. You can go on there, create an account, reach out to manufacturers. Some manufacturers already have items that you can purchase straight from their website, or you can get your orders customized, which is what I did. Now, before sharing any of your ideas, I highly recommend that you first get an NNN, which is their version of an NDA. So I personally reached out to a few manufacturers first to get some ideas on their process, their quotes, their experience. You want to make sure that you stick with a manufacturer that is verified, meaning Alibaba has went to their factory to make sure that there's no unscrupulous things happening and that they're operating above ethical standards, and that everything is above board. And then it's kind of like dating in the sense that you get to know one another, you learn about each other's experience, history, and then hopefully you find someone that you really gel with and someone that you can kind of build this business relationship with. After you get that NNN signed, then you can begin sharing more specific detailed requirements of your product with your manufacturer. They'll review it. A lot of times the manufacturers have their own in-house designers and engineers who can help refine your product, and also they have experience in the industry, so they can tell you what's possible, what isn't, and then you can negotiate your MOQ, which is your minimum order quantity, or like I did, I requested a smaller sample batch, being that this was a custom order and the first time we were doing it. I just wanted to make sure that things were able to work out, and thankfully they did. Another big tip, don't ever communicate outside of the platform. This is just to protect you. First of all, I think it's a violation on Alibaba. You could lose all of the assurances that they give you within the platform, including protecting your purchase and order. All of the payment systems is all done in-house through that platform, which makes it very simple, and you can track your shipment. Like it's a very easy platform to use, and I don't know why we don't have a version like that in the US. We really should. So once you and the manufacturer are in agreement, they'll give you a final order total. And initially you just pay a deposit, which is typically 50% of the total order, which is what I did today, put down my deposit. They'll give you what is called a lead time, meaning how many days it would take for your product to be produced. In our case, our lead time is around 75 days, which includes 45 days of actually producing the product, making it, and then 30 days of shipping by sea freight. Another thing you need to ask for when negotiating your terms is ask for DDP shipping, which essentially means you include all of your tariffs and duty fees all into your shipping bulk order. The last thing that you want to do is get your order and then get a bill from customs being like, you owe me an extra however much money. It's not a good experience. As I said, in my case, it's going to take about 75 days for the order to be shipped here, which puts us somewhere at the beginning of summer. I did order a larger quantity, so this is the part where I'm testing market validation and demand, seeing who would be interested in this product. Obviously, we have some cubes already out there on the market, and I'm still waiting on obtaining feedback from those customers, which is always really helpful as we start to build Samaán and want to refine and better this product. But I'm really excited to bring you a new restock of our packing cubes, and I hope that you guys love it. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.